when she took the job as President Biden's press secretary, Jen Psaki promising truth and transparency during her very first briefing. But now the White House press corps crying foul over the administration's demand to approve quotes before they are published. Here to react, Fox News contributor Joe Concha. Joe, here is this shocking line from this Politico report. Quote, the information from an interview can be used in the story, but in order for the person's name to be attached to a quote, the reporter must transcribe the quotes they want and then send them to the communications team to approve, veto, or edit them. Joe, this is journalism 101. How far has journalism slipped?
Slipped. We're off the ledge now at this point and then quickly falling down like Humpty Dumpty. Look, in your read to introduce me, you said the White House reporters are crying foul. Okay, I want to see them truly cry foul. And every reporter in the White House press corps should boycott the next press briefing by White House press secretary Jen Psaki, because that's how you back up your words. You back them up with actions. This is why an increasing number of Americans, Todd, are now saying our media is broken. The fact that you have to get approval from the White House on a quote and they can veto it, they could say, no, you're not allowed to use that. And some news organizations were going along with this. And oh, by the way, this happened also during the Biden campaign. But now we're only hearing about it well after all the votes were counted. I wonder why that is, Todd.
Here's the sorry, not sorry from Jen Psaki. Quote, we make policy experts available in a range of formats to ensure context and substantive details available for stories. If outlets are not comfortable with that attribution for those officials, they, of course, don't need to utilize our voices. To me, Joe, that sounds like she's saying, good luck trying to get somebody if we don't give them to you.
Yeah, it's an ultimatum, right? And again, as you pointed out, this Biden administration was supposed to be the second coming of the George Washington administration, where it was going to be truthful and transparent. And what do we see instead? Pyongyang type of media blackouts at border facilities, for example, along the U.S. southern border. So, yeah, this has been the least transparent, least honest administration you will see in some time, given their actions, again, Todd, what they're doing instead of what they're saying.
Meantime, Joe, are you ready for some football white privilege style? Tim Tebow's possible signing with the Jaguars igniting outrage among allies and, of course, fans of Colin Kaepernick. Here's some of the tweets in question. Academy Award-winning actor Steve Pasquale. If anybody can tell me one thing he's been in, I'd like to know. Tim Tebow finding a team and Colin Kaepernick can't. White privilege, NFL style. Tim Tebow can't throw, never could, never played. Tight end. Hasn't played in, 8 years? Explain it to me like I'm 5. Darius Slay. I think he was on Jillian's team at one point, still maybe. It's mind-blowing to me that Kaepernick has no job, but Tebow does. No hate toward Tebow. Just don't understand. Joe, look, I feel like we've been around the block. We understand what's going on here. It's two things. One, they're trying to sell Tebow jerseys in the preseason before this guy gets cut. And two, they're trying to basically create a media distraction so that Trevor Lawrence can focus on being quarterback and he doesn't get all the attention. He's out of that media bubble. What say you?
I say 5 years ago, Colin Kaepernick won a total of 2 games, and his skills were deteriorating at that point. And unless this was Colin Kaepernick wants to come back and play tight end, you can't bring him into the conversation around Tebow, who has been involved in sports over the past couple of years, obviously in the minor league systems, including with the New York Mets. So I just don't see why Colin Kaepernick is relevant here. And again, we're hearing about white privilege and everything else like that. But you're right. This is all about probably get some Tebow jerseys out there, and then Tebow can retire a Jacksonville Jaguar near where he played at the University of Florida. But again, Colin Kaepernick has zero to do with Tim Tebow in this case.
Meantime, still time to get your Joe Concha T-shirt, jersey, whatever. Get it online at joeconcha.com. Joe, thank you very much.
You know what my T-shirt's going to say, Todd? It's going to say, real men plant vegetables in mid-May. They don't wait until the end of May.
Joe Concha doing a callback there. Got to go, Joe. Thank you.